Roughneck TV content creator, known for his hood vlogs. Man, they going viral. 7 million views and counting. Got one vlog at 1.1 million. Others at 2.
Yeah.
Listen, this be crazy.
Yeah. Money in business. Say, why you gon' hate on me when you know that I'm real? Money in business. Yeah, tryna chase some bills. Yeah. Worldwide movement. I'm about money and business. They mad that I'm different. Catch flight, not feelings. Yeah, we came from the trenches. From the trenches, we on the way up. Promise you, nah, I never gave up. When I mention names, they gon' say us. They gon' say us. Say, why you gon' hate on me when you know that I'm real? I'm just out here, yeah, tryna chase some bills. Say, why you gon' hate on me when you know that I'm real? I'm just out here, yeah, tryna chase some bills. Hard enough, barely got time. Grind on out to the sunrise. Hustle hard and live your life. Them bright lights, we gon' shine. Circle full of bosses. Ain't worried about losses. Hustling, moving and grinding, they can't say shit about me. Cause where was you at when I ain't had nothing? Fuck around, we gon' crash something. Bitch, I been about a bag. Yeah, I been getting cash. All my credit cards maxed out. Fuck with you, I was gon' crash out. Yeah, I been by the Ave. I was down bad, doing bad. Staple in my city, I ain't complaining. Hate you at the bottom, love when you famous. Lunatic, my bitch, you know who I am.
Let's start with this one. Tia! Hey, man, you know what's happening though? We back live. Hey, holla at the homie, man.
Yes, sir. We out here, baby. We're live.
We up right now.
Oh, we up right now? What's happening, my boy? Lunatic, right?
Lunatic mob, man.
How'd you get the name Lunatic?
Started in the east side right there. My boys, they had Lunatic. Lunatics was like a party crew.
A party crew?
Yeah, the homies had the party crew going, dog. And after I graduated, they were doing that in high school, bro. But after I graduated, fool, they always did music. And so once I graduated, I hit the homies Spongy up, Chris, and I was like, I want to do music.
Right.
So it went from Lunatics, fool, to Lunatic Mob.
Lunatic Mob. And then you guys started in Riverside?
Yeah, born and raised in Riverside.
And it started
in the east side, yeah.
The east side? It started as a party crew first, right?
As a party crew. Shout out Sick One. Because he still needs to tell his story on that because I can't really give that whole story because I wasn't there at that time.
Yeah.
But that shit was cracking though back in the days, like at North High School. And yes, RP Romero too. Like, you know, that shit got serious like back in the days, but those
are the good old days right there. I remember.
Hell yeah, bro.
I'm not too far from you. I grew up right here in Redland, San Bernardino.
Oh,
before
shit.
I moved to the high desert. But back in the days, right here in Riverside, we had a party crew called 909 Pimps.
909 Pimps.
Back in the days, yeah. I was the original 6. That shit started in Redlands, California.
Yeah.
909 Pimps. I remember that party crew days right there.
Yeah, hey, around that time, that's when shit was popping. Party crews. But yeah, it went from that, bro, and then I was like, fuck it. I was paying people to do music videos, and I was like, how much you charging? $500. And I seen this fool with a drone. Yeah. And I was like, well, I could do the same thing. And that's when I went to go get the drone.
Yeah.
Fucking start shooting our own music videos.
Yeah.
And we still make music, bro, but I turned that music into the podcast, you know?
Yeah.
Because ain't nobody give us a platform growing up. We didn't sell, we sold a couple, but we passed out thousands of mixtapes in our city, bro.
Yeah.
Like when I was like
for free
21. When I was like 21, 20.
Like for free, just trying to get
your
music out there?
A backpack full of like Kevin Gates type tip.
Like the actual CDs, huh?
Yep. We had the covers though. We had everything.
Those are the good old days, dog. Now everything's digital.
Yeah, bro. So then I was like, fuck it, bro. I was like, I want to do a podcast. None of the homies want to do a podcast with me, dog. But it's cool, bro. It's cool. My boy like, hey, we the hottest podcast in Riverside, fool. We gonna tap in. But look, today we got Roughneck TV, motherfuckers.
Yeah, hell yeah, Roughneck, baby. We outside, Riverside, California. Shout out to IE. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, look, Roughneck TV content creator, known for his hood vlogs. Man, they going viral. 7 million views and counting. Got one vlog at 1.1 million. Others at 200K plus. Hey, my boy, you definitely putting in work out here. You know, you moving. You moving. You got big motion out here for the IE. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you, dog.
For sure. Appreciate it, man. If it wasn't for the fans and the people out here watching, it wouldn't have no millions of views or hundreds of thousands of views.
Nah, hell yeah,
but
bro.
Yeah, hell yeah. The people want to see that content because it's interesting. So I already knew it was gonna be popping, dog. I already knew people want to see what's dangerous. They want to see what they normally don't see or can't see, and they want to see just just wild ass shit and really negative sales. Not to lean towards,
but it does sell.
Trying to promote
negativity
negative
sells.
It does though. It does. But it's a formula to go viral. I knew what I had to do. I'm like, man, I gotta do this.
But you're also giving the positivity.
Yeah,
I like what you said in other interviews. Like, you got to give light to these people because there's good people in the hood, dog.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that we in a predicament, my boy, and we got our back against the wall.
Yeah, those were the cards that were dealt to people.
You feel me?
It's out of our control, you know, where we're from or where we grow up at or who we're involved with. You know what I'm saying? That's just not we're born into this shit. A lot of people.
Nah.
That's why it confuses me when people don't come from these streets and they want to go to it after. Like the Chris Browns, they want to gangbang after they're famous. From
or after you're rich. By the time if you would have got money, I'd have been gone. Like, don't ever forget what you come from. Yeah. But it's all about growth at the same time. Growth. You feel me?
Don't go backwards and go backwards.
You know?
People are trying to get out of this shit, not come into this shit.
Yeah, dog. And like same thing, like around like a couple years back, like I always went back to the east side. Yep. Like, cause that's where I grew up. My grandma grew up, and it was like, it was just doing a whole lot, putting a lot of things in my body I didn't need. You feel me?
Yeah.
And it's like, fuck, fool. Like, even the homies are telling me, like, fool, what the fuck you doing in the alley, dog? Like, get the fuck out the alley, bro. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, but as you get older, you know, it's like, fuck, you're fucking right, dog. Like, my boy, I should be right here, fucking kicking it, dog. Like,
doing what you do best.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Keep putting out this good content for the people, man. Hey, look, you tapped in with the hottest podcast in Riverside, fool, and we got one of the top content creators in IE in the world. My boy doing numbers, fool. That's you look at his shit, Roughneck TV, and like I came across his stuff a long time ago. And shout out to Lucky, shout out to Hoodstocks, because you know he finally got up on that podcast, and I was like, damn.
Shout out my boy Lucky from Hoodstocks.
Shout out Hoodstocks, and I was like, damn, bro, that's what's up, fool. Like, man, I remember watching Roughneck TV because I would come across it, would pop up, and I was like, man. Well, now I got a podcast and I could get this fool on here. Let me, you know what I'm saying? Then.
I feel that's how it works, dog. I
right
did a few vlogs out here in Riverside County. I did the Edgemonts hood vlog.
I see now.
Welcome to the Edgemonts. I did Welcome to Sex Cash.
Yeah.
I did that hood vlog. I did one right here in Paris. I did one of the Mexican homies, Big Tams and.
I seen the party one.
It was the party back in like a couple years ago or whatever.
Yeah, I seen it.
That one. I didn't do too much in Riverside, but I did do a few.
Yeah.
A few in San Bernardino, a lot in Victorville. You know what I'm saying? A lot in the high desert.
Victorville, that's where you're born and raised?
No. I was born in East Los. I was born in East Los, but as a baby, I moved to the IE.
Okay.
So I don't know anything about LA.
Okay, listen. Okay, let's get to it then. Let's get to it. You know what I mean? Because I don't know. I've seen a couple of your podcasts, but let's let the people know on this podcast and this community that's watching, man. A little bit about Roughneck TV, you know what I'm saying? Roughneck when he was young, you know what I mean? Like where he grew up from, how was your household and things like that. But just let the people know real quick.
I can smoke, right?
Yeah, my boy, do it up.
See, I love this podcast already.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
No restrictions, bro. Hey, you see what it is, like real quick.
no restriction. You know what I'm saying?
It's a vibe.
We right here with the man of that house, and my casa, tu casa, my boy. You know what I'm saying?
Eso, my boy.
You know what I'm saying?
Eso, my boy. Hey, that's crazy.
Always welcome, dog.
Because I am black and Mexican too. So you say they want to get to know me, right? I am black and Mexican. So and I was born in East Los. So you can tell the way I talk too. Some people say I talk like an essay. You know what I'm saying? Or I talk more Mexican, but I get it. It comes out because I was raised on my mom's side of the family. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
My mom's Mexican. My dad was black. My dad didn't come home till I was 12 years old from prison. So
how was your household growing up from 5 to 10?
5 to 10, like those years that matter, huh? 5 to 10. I didn't have my dad. So I grew up with my tias and my tios. I lived in Mexico. I lived in TJ, like Gloria, Tijuana. So I grew up real Mexican.
At what age you was in TJ?
I was in TJ in the 5th grade. From the 4th to the 5th grade, I lived in Tijuana. I actually lived there with my abuelita. You know what I'm saying? In Mexico, dog. I was a Mexican resident for like 4 or 5 months. Back then, in the 90s, summers were like 3 months. They were longer than they are now. Now they're like a month and a half, 2 months.
Yeah.
But summer vacations back then were damn near 4 months. So back then, yeah, I lived in Mexico for like 4 months.
And what happened after TJ? Where'd you go after that?
I came back to the IE, back to Redlands, California. I stood there because I was so bad, dog. My dad was in prison.
How was you at that time when you came back?
I was, how old are you in the 5th grade? 10? So I was 10.
So probably.
I was 10 years old. I was 10 years old when I came back from Mexico. Yeah, my cousin just came back yesterday, or the day before yesterday. Fresh from Mexico. You know You know what I'm saying? Yeah, freshly from Mexico, and he speaks good English.
Oh, this your cousin right
That's
here?
my cousin
Okay,
right here.
that's right.
That's my boy right there.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. But yeah, man.
So you get back, you go to Redlands, you touch down in Redlands. When what happens?
So I first moved to Redlands around that time in the 5th grade.
Right.
In the
Fifth grade, you in Redlands.
I moved to Redlands in the 5th grade. The 5th grade.
And you was just bad. You was
was
in elementary or what?
I was bad, dogs. My dad caught a case when I was like in the 2nd or 3rd grade.
Yeah.
And my dad had to do 7 years. You know what I'm saying? So and he got out, went right back. So the first like that time period when I was 5 to 10, that's when my dad was locked up. Mostly, I was just bad, dog. Mama on welfare, Section 8 type shit.
You felt like that was a reason you was mad? You was like, man, my dad here, I don't care.
Nah, to keep it real with you, just no male guidance around. I grew up with my mom. You know, my mom, my tias, my abuelita.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of the typical shit you see in the ghettos and the hoods. You know what I'm saying?
And then you feel like I can do whatever I want right now.
Yeah. I'm my mom's firstborn. I'm a boy. You know what I'm saying? So I was just rebellious.
How many brothers and sisters you got?
There's 5 of us all together. I got 2 brothers, 2 sisters. I'm the oldest. And we're all same mom, same dad. My parents been with each other almost 40 years.
Yeah.
My mom held my dad down through his whole prison terms and everything.
Damn. So yeah, I'm the oldest as well too, dog. So you know, I got 2 sisters and 1 brother.
You're in your 30s too, like me, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, dog. So after Redlands, you in how was middle school and high school over there? You went to high school out there or?
I went to middle school. I went to high school out there, and I went to elementary to 5th grade when I moved there. But Redlands, California, dog, there was really not much blacks. So when I moved to Redlands, I was a new kid, of course. You know what I'm saying? Growing up everywhere, I lived in Mexico. I lived in El Centro, California.
Okay.
Over there in Imperial, California, right by Mexico, the Mexican border, Mexicali.
There's a couple prisons out there too.
Yeah, there's CASHAPP or something like that. Ironwood. Yeah. CASHAPP, Ironwood, Chuckawala's out there.
Yeah.
There's a few prisons out there, a few private prisons too. But yeah, so after being on Section 8, moving all over Southern California, dog, Mexico, El Centro, Brawley, Imperial County, back to LA, back and forth. Then we finally moved to the IE, dog, like for good when I came back from Mexico in the 5th grade after living with my grandma a little bit, you know what I'm saying? So I moved there. Nobody knew who I was, dog. Redlands, in that area, there was no blacks. There was no blacks over there. It was
was it hard going to school in middle school, high school?
It was when I first went because nobody knew me, dog. Nobody knew who I was. Nobody knew what I was. They thought I was Puerto Rican or black or Samoan. They didn't know. They didn't know I was Mexican and black. Everybody gets that wrong, dog. Especially back then, I had long hair. So I looked probably a Polynesian or something like that.
I can't imagine my boy with long hair.
Yeah, had long ass crop, dog.
Yeah.
But I had it rough because like, you know, when you're at that age, dog, you're trying to fit in. You're trying to find your identity, which is completely normal. That's normal for boys that age.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You don't know who you are yet at that time. So I didn't know, dog. I was too black to hang with the Mexicans, and I was too Mexicans to hang with the blacks. You know what I'm saying? So I was like stuck in between. So I caught myself hanging with like the squares and shit, the awkward people, dog. You know what I'm saying? I didn't get cool until I was in high school. But it is what it is, though. I ain't tripping. It's part of my story, and it made me who I am, dog. You know what I'm saying? Nobody really fucked with me, dog. But I was always bigger, though. I was always bigger than the kids. So they didn't really punk me or beat me up, dog. They just didn't like me.
They like second guessed it, like, I don't know, but I'm, you know.
Yeah, they just didn't like me, dog. I was always picked last for team. You know when you're in class and the teacher's like, you guys pick groups of 3s? Nobody picked me. I was always left out. Nobody picked me for sports, for PE, to be on their team or basketball team or football team. So it was like that, dog.
And now you're the hottest thing in the motherfucking game, hottest content creator. You know what I'm saying?
Now it's completely different. In high school, it completely changed. It did
And did you get in trouble in high school?
Mm-hmm. I did, because all those emotions, being held back, being held in when I was a kid, not figuring out my identity, not knowing who I was, being mixed, being black and Mexican, and in the 90s and the early 2000s, that was the prime for gangbanging, dog. That's when gangbanging culture was at its highest. Yeah. So on top of being mixed, dog, being in that culture,
and the racial at the time, too.
Being racial, dog. So it was like it was never too good, dog. But there was always Mexican kids that fucked with me tough, and there was always black kids that fucked with me tough. You know what I'm saying? But for the majority, when it comes to that street gang shit, it was always like both sides were tugging at me, dog.
Nah, hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like I said earlier,
did you see that episode with King Wild B? King Wild B Music.
The one you did?
Yeah. He's black and Mexican too, and he was telling me kind of the same thing. Like growing up, he's like, you know, they didn't like me because I hung out with the blacks, and then it was kind of like vice versa. He's like, you you know, but I did what I did.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And he was cool peoples too, dog.
Yeah.
You should definitely tap in with him.
I
He
will
got
for
good
sure.
music.
You gotta link me up with him or show me his stuff. I probably seen him or seen your interview or seen him somewhere on the gram or YouTube or something.
No, yeah. And
sure.
so out of high school, when you get out of high school, is you still living in Redlands or is you out here?
I caught a case before I finished high school. I was
For
in
real?
I was
So
in
you didn't even
county
get to
jail.
graduate right there.
No, I didn't get to graduate because I was scheduled to graduate at 18, and I think like you graduated in May or June, right? But I caught a case before that. I was 18. I caught a case before my graduation. So now I'm sitting in the county jail fighting a felony in CDC in San Bernardino before I was even able to graduate or anything. But I got my high school diploma eventually and my GED, you know, in prison and shit like that, finishing my credits. But yeah, I was in jail, dog, before I was able to officially graduate high school. I was 18, but in high school,
So what you have to do? You have how many months, years? What was it before you graduated?
I graduated. I got my
when you got in trouble. How was it something serious? Like
my first time ever catching a case. It was a felony. It was a
how long was you away on that one?
My first time ever going to jail. I went to county jail for 40 days, dog.
Yeah,
for 40 days. That was the longest time ever for me. Like it felt like that was my first time in jail. I did 10 years altogether, but that time, my first time ever being locked up, never been in juvenile hall, nothing.
That shit probably felt like fucking.
It felt like fucking 40 years. That little 40 days, dog. You know what I'm saying? I'm 18 years old. I'm still a kid. I'm still in high school.
So when you go in there, what they tell you? Like, what was that? Hey, what was that feeling? Like, you walking up in there like fuck. You still gonna hold it down, but you just that thought about I don't know what's up, what it is yet.
You know what? Like I had that thought cross my mind, like me not knowing what the experience is gonna be like being in jail or locked up, but I just ran with it, dog. I never was like nervous. I mean, it crossed my mind like I could probably get fucked up, but I never was nervous, dog. I never was like because remember in high school that's when I got all my confidence. In high school, that's when shit changed for me, and that's when I started squabbling, fighting. Because all
you're like now I'm comfortable now.
Yeah, now I'm comfortable. Now I know why everybody really didn't fuck with me because I was different. I was unique. But now in high school, I got a little mustache. Girls are choosing up. Now I'm noticing, like, damn, girls are like fucking with me. I'm mixed. I'm light skinned dog. You know what I'm saying? I'm Mexican and black. So now the girls can fuck with me. The girls that can't really fuck with black guys can fuck with me because I'm half Mexican. So they can bring me home to their mom and dad. You know what I'm saying? And the same with the black girls. The black girls that really couldn't fuck with Mexican.
You was winning on both sides.
I was winning on both sides, dog. I had the hair back then, you know what I'm saying? When I had more of my forehead, you know what I'm saying? It was more lower. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I was younger, but yeah, the hair. It's all types of shit. But it was cool, dog.
So you got through those 40 days. What happens when you get out those 40 days, dog?
I get out. Now I'm on felony probation, dog. I signed a deal. I felt like I got railroaded, but I was 18. I wasn't familiar with the system yet. Yeah. I wasn't familiar with the courts and how legal processes work and shit like that. So I just wanted to hurry up and get out. You know what I'm saying? At that time, I didn't give a fuck about a felony. Everybody around me had felonies, so I felt like a felony wasn't going to slow me down. Everybody around me had felonies that were balling. So I signed a deal, dog. I was kind of railroaded. But I think that comes with being young and not knowing. You know what I'm saying? But
What was the deal?
The deal was sign for those 40 days and we'll let you go home right now, but you go home on felony probation with the felony. And
you didn't understand what that felony was going to do to you later on.
I didn't, and I went right back. And maybe a couple months later, I caught a case and I had to go to Chino State Penitentiary. Because I was on felony probation. I violated my felony probation. And now they sent me to prison, my first term.
How many years was that first term right there?
It was 2.5. But, screwing up, being young, getting caught with Pruno and shit, not giving a fuck, stealing from the kitchen. Because they sent me to Chino. They sent me to Chino to CIM level 1 yard. My first time ever going to prison, so I had low points. So it was just, for me, it was just fun, dog. I was 18. I always seen it in the movies. Yeah. I knew I was going to get out and be the coolest thing when I came home. I've been in prison. You know what I'm saying? So I was working out. I lost weight. Got a little tattoo or two. You know what I'm saying?
And what was that first feeling when you walked into Chino?
I was like, fuck, I'm here.
Did it look different?
It looked different, dog. It was just the atmosphere was different. Even though we're breathing the same air, just in prison, the atmosphere feels different. It feels like, it could go down at any time.
What was the first interaction you had walking in there with someone, like another inmate? What was the first interaction when you walk in there?
Bro, you want me to tell you some real shit? Look, I didn't know. I'm young, bro. I didn't know about prison. It's like
how old were you at this time?
I'm 18.
Okay.
I'm 18 when I first
you
went to
18?
prison. I'm
about
18.
to do your 2.5.
I'm about to do my 2.5.
2.5.
So 2 years with half back then. So, but if you fuck up, then you have to do more of that time. So I did almost 2.
Right. Fucking
up, getting 115s. So, dog, fresh out of reception, I was in Tehachapi reception. back in 2006 or 7, before it was SNY.
Right.
Tehachapi used to be GP, general population, back then. Now it's SNY. But if you know, back in 06, 07, Tehachapi was reception for San Bernardino County.
Okay.
CDC, Adelanto, West Valley, and Glen Helen all went to Tehachapi for reception, GP. You know what I'm saying? So back then, after Tehachapi, I did 3 months of Tehachapi. They sent me to Chino, California. It's level 1 CIM. I had low points. It was my first term. I had very low points. Plus, I'm 18, so I wasn't a threat. They're not going to send me to a 3 or 4 yard. So I went to Chino, dog, fresh out of reception. I get off the bus, right? They take us to the receiving, and they take us to a classification dorm, where you go sit in this classification dorm with Miss Harris, some black CEO dog with a wig.
Miss Harris.
People, if you've been in prison, bro, around that time, Chino, back in 06, 07, 08, you know Miss Harris, dog. So they took us to the fucking like little reception dorm in Chino they had. You stay there for 2 weeks before you get processed and go to an actual dorm. So when we first get off the bus, dog, we're in our little paper jumpsuits. And when we get there, the COs tell us to all sit down. There's a whole bus full of inmates. Fresh. We're all fresh from reception, getting ready to do our time at Chino. Yeah. There's like 40, 50 of us, right? Boom, fresh off the Grey Goose. We get there, and I see girls, dog, in the same inmate jumpsuits. Now I'm confused as fuck. I'm like, there's girls here with us? I'm not knowing about the trannies and shit. The trannies, the transsexuals, the guys that turn into girls. I'm not knowing about that, bro. I'm the type of person, like, I don't want to talk to anybody. I'm new at this prison shit.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm tripping in my mind. I'm like, what the fuck, bro? These niggas had titties. These niggas had hair, long hair, makeup, and everything. So I'm tripping. So, like, I really thought they had guys and girls in prison together at that time. I was so fucking confused, dog.
I seen some motherfuckers like that where they're like, fool, I looked at this fool and I literally thought this fool was a girl, dog. Like, this fool had his hair and makeup, fool. And I was like, and then, you know, like, boom, it's like, hell no.
Yeah. And the crazy thing you asked me, you said what's my first experience.
Yeah, that was your first experience then.
They had they call them chudujos in prison.
All
like
right.
Gays. The chudujos, the cops had the chudujos working R&R. So we had no choice but to notice that. R&R is receiving and releasing R&R. So they had all the chudujos, all the trannies working R&R. So me not knowing none of this shit, I get off the bus fresh from Tehachapi.
Okay,
reception.
that makes sense then. I feel like them probably fucking with you too, like they thinking it's a girl, but I'm like, hell no, homie.
So they had all these trannies, dog, chudujos working in R&R. There was like 4 or 5 of them. Long hair, ponytails, makeup. I'm like, what the fuck did they have? Was it a girl prison, dog? So that was my very first experience.
Off the wrong stop, fool.
I was tripping. I was like, what the fuck? This shit is crazy, dog.
You left me out the wrong stop.
That was my very, very first experience ever being in a mainline penitentiary, GP.
So you in there for? What'd you do? The 2 and a half?
I did 2 years with half.
All right.
For assault with deadly weapon. I ended up doing maybe a little under 2 years because I got caught with just pruno or, you know, stealing from the kitchen and shit like that.
Yeah.
Stealing meat and shit, cheese from the kitchen, lettuce. So I used to work in the kitchen. So yeah, I went in at 18. I got out at 20. I went to 18 and got out at 20, right before I turned 21.
Probably like, well, I'm finna do it up, huh?
Yeah, I thought I was
at
shit.
20, I'm finna do it up. If I just came out,
I thought I was a shit, bro.
You know,
I'm 20
can't
years
nothing
old.
stop me right now.
I freshly did a term.
Can't nothing stop me.
And I've been in Chino. I remember Snoop Dogg used to rap about Chino. So I'm thinking I'm the shit. Fresh out of Chino.
Yeah, bro. So after that, when you get out of Chino, let you go back, or what you got going for yourself after 20 years old? You're 20 years old, Roughneck TV.
I was doing Roughneck TV. Then I was just Randy.
Randy,
my first name. I was just Randy. I was no YouTuber. I was no nothing. Though I wasn't a truck driver. I was nothing. I was just a kid.
We gonna get to all that too.
I was just a kid. So I got out at 20. Right before I turned 21, dog. I had a car before I went in, so luckily my parents kept my car. Yeah. So I came home and I already had a little car. I already had a little motion. I just always worked. Dog. Every time I was out of prison, I always had little warehouse jobs. I always went to the temp agencies, fill out applications, and flirted with the little Mexican girls that work at the temp agencies. They always have the prettiest little receptionists there, dog, at the temp agencies. Flirted with them, try to get the best job they have there, dog. They always get hooked up with the best jobs. Because they deal with multiple jobs, the temp agencies. Yeah. So the little Mexican girls used to always send me to the best jobs. They knew what time it was, dog. You know what I'm saying? So they sent me to this one job called Mobile Mini. It was a storage container spot, dog. Yeah. They gave me a forklift spot, dog. They had all the fucking cholos there. When I went there for the first time, it was in Rialto. It was called Mobile Mini. and it was a storage container facility where they rented portable office spaces and shit.
Yeah.
So they got me a job there, dog, and they sent me there with all the fucking cholos, dog. Everybody there was head tattoos, all blasted back, but had jobs, dog, bomb ass jobs.
Yeah.
Everybody there was forklift drivers.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
That's
So-
what I be doing, dog. The warehouse shit. Like I be doing the videography too, but I mean the whole goal is to get up out that warehouse, dog.
Yeah.
Like I've had people tell me, like, dog, you're too talented, fool, to be up in the warehouse, fool.
I started the warehouse, dog. I feel like there's nothing wrong with the warehouse.
Hell no, I'm still there, fool. Today was day one, homie.
Yeah, it's first day?
Today was day one,
Yeah,
fool.
yeah,
I've been
yeah.
on, fool. I've been on, fool, for the last like month or two. I've been back and forth to LA working.
Hell yeah.
But it's like, but yeah, dog, I was like, fuck that. You know what I'm saying? I went back today, dog. You know what I'm saying? Fucking that Petco, homie, straight up. Petco warehouse, that's crazy, huh? It's like, dog, look, one thing I could say about being an entrepreneur and chasing your dreams, fool, is like, you really gotta have faith in it. And it's like, dog, when you like you don't know if it's gonna happen,
Right.
Like you just gotta be like, fool, I know it's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not gonna see the light at the end of the tunnel till that motherfucking light comes. But it's like, bro, it's like, ain't nothing wrong with a 9 to 5. Like shout out to young guy, shout out to young AG who pulled up. But ain't nothing wrong with a 9 to 5, my boy. Like that's putting food on the table, my boy. Putting food in your kid's mouth, fucking paying the bills, bro. That's what's up, fool. Do it up.
Do it up. No,
You know
for
what I'm
real,
saying?
though. There's nothing wrong with it.
You know what I mean?
I feel like we need a job to support our passions and hustles.
And that's honestly what it is. That's honestly what it is until you get the ball rolling with your passion and that camera, whatever you're trying to push. You know what I'm saying?
Because to be honest with you, this shit is not cheap, dog.
Hey,
You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
This shit's not cheap, dog. It shit costs money. The microphones, the mixer, the cameras.
And you, my boy, like you probably know too, because like when it comes with cameras, it's like and equipment, like you don't think I want to fucking put out this fucking solid ass footage.
Yeah.
The lens costs $2,800, $1,800 for a top lens. You know what I'm saying? If I want to get the
That's crazy because my lens I want to have right now, I have a Sony G lens.
Yeah.
That shit alone costs $700, dog. Not even including
me?
tax.
a
lens, nigga.
I be
a
going
lens.
from 7 to 1,000.
Yeah.
That's on my lenses. That's my range, bro. Because it's too much, dog.
That's a lot.
We're gonna get into the camera shit too with you, my boy. Cause you know, like as being a videographer, I respect your hustle too, in your commitment and your hustle, dog. Because nobody knows what it fucking is, dog, to get that camera and try to film yourself.
Exactly.
Like that's like almost the hardest part is to get outside and film yourself confident and gonna be like, you know, hey, bro, look what I'm doing.
Yeah.
You know, motherfuckers looking at you like, what the fuck you doing, dog? Like, my boy, there's a bigger picture to this shit.
Because my generation, when I first started YouTubing, they're like, you want to be a YouTuber? Back then, YouTubers were like Jake Paul, little square, corny people were YouTubers. You know what I'm saying? They didn't look as people like us being YouTubers, dog, or content creators. Now nowadays, it's normal to see thugs on YouTube, people all blasted up, ex-convicts, to be winning on YouTube. But back then, dog, it was like, oh, look, want to be a YouTuber, walking out with a camera, dog. That was corny
they
shit.
at you for
that was
sure.
corny shit back in the days,
Like,
bro.
look at this fool right here trying to film himself.
Look, he's a vlogger. Look at him. Ha, ha, ha. But they didn't know the whole time there was a bag in this shit. There's a bag. And then I feel like the more clout, even if you're not making money on the internet, say if you're not monetized or you don't have what it takes to get the money on the internet, I feel like you can get money off the clout and the community you build off of this. Say if you don't get paid a dime off of social media, but you have
but you got sponsored deals.
But you have 20,000 followers on YouTube.
Yeah.
Now you're a brand. Now fuck if you don't get paid. Everybody watches you. All eyes are on you. You can sell a brand. You're a brand. You can sell shirts. You can sell
You're a walking billboard.
your promotion. You can see so much stuff you can do, bro. You can get free clothes. Because people know all eyes are watching you now. They see the numbers. People are not stupid, dog. They see the numbers and they know what time it is. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like even if we weren't getting paid on YouTube or social media, I feel like the clout and all the views and having a community will benefit you because, like I said, you're a brand, dog. You can sell those shirts.
Some way, somehow,
You can sell shit like this, dog. You know, that's cool. Like, this is cool, bro. If you made
this shit bad.
nigga, I'll buy them.
No, okay, checking out my little brother, right? My little brother, his girl's dad makes that. So, all right, cool. I said, look, I ain't never seen one of these.
Yeah.
He said, you gonna put it in your front yard? Hell no, motherfucker gonna steal that shit,
Right?
fool.
This is
Yeah,
tight,
a motherfucker gonna steal the Riverside Bell, fool.
And it's not styrofoam, huh?
This
it's
is
real.
concrete, fool.
See, yo, look.
This is
For
concrete,
the
dog.
viewers out there, it's real concrete.
And so like in my head, I fuck with it, and they gave me that for my birthday and shit. But I'll be a sponsor.
Yeah.
Be a sponsor. This shit gonna sell, fool. If you a sponsor, my boy. If you pay me, like, you know, I'm starting it. It's only $50. It's only $50 to be a sponsor. $50 to get your logo on this podcast and fucking me shout you out in the podcast. $50. If you ain't willing to spend $50 on the hottest podcast in Riverside and the next fucking biggest thing, dog, then you know what I'm saying? Because the train done left, my boy. The train's about to leave. You better get up on that bitch, fool.
Lunatic Mob, right?
Yeah, Lunatic Mob
TV.
Lunatic Mob TV, LMTV podcast. Trust the process, bro.
Riverside County, baby. Eyes and E's. We connected.
You feel me? Hey, Roughneck TV, the hottest content creator. Hood vlogs, documentaries, however you want to say it, man.
Personality.
Hey, let them know, my boy.
I'm doing everything. It started off with hood vlogs.
Yeah.
But now it's transitioning to I'm becoming a personality. So I'm doing more of these interviews.
Yeah.
I'm doing different shit, which is cool, bro. It comes with it.
I was just telling my boy. I was just telling him right now. I was like, fool, it felt like you dropped the album right now. You want to roll out? My boy on a roll out.
It feels like I dropped the album. I didn't drop shit. I didn't drop the video.
He from podcast to podcast, fool. He don't even do music. You do music?
No, but I'm gonna start. But you know what? Though? I don't do music, but I have this thing in the high desert called the HD Anthem, and I'm bringing all the hottest artists.
Let the people know, man.
So in the high desert, what I did was I'm playing DJ Khaled, right? I'm playing DJ Khaled right now. I brought all the hardest artists together in the high desert.
I want to do some DJ Khaled shit.
You could, bro. You could do the Riverside Anthem, bro. And
or you know what I want to do? I want to be like, with the podcast. I'm gonna put an album, a EP or something together with the podcast.
Yeah.
Whoever I had on my podcast,
release it.
We gonna just like, you know, the artists that I've had.
You can treat it like the rap game. Why can't we?
It costs no money to show love, my boy.
Yeah. Why can't we drop videos like when they drop mixtapes? Why can't we make a fire ass video
or cyphers,
that everybody wants to see, or cipher that everybody's gonna watch?
Roughneck TV cypher, or
and put a date on that shit and drop that shit like an album.
Yeah.
Why not? Why can't we treat it like that?
Nah, for sure. Dog.
So I've been on all these artists. I learned tactics and moves and maneuvers and business shit from them, dog. Treat the shit like the rap game. Nah. Fuck it, why not, dog? It's the camera shit. We're hot. They need us. I mean, all the rappers need us right now, dog. Every rapper needs visuals. Right now, fans want to see content. Yeah. Sure, you might be a good rapper. They want to see how you look. They want to see your daily life. They're a fan of you. They want to have insights, and they just want to connect with you, dog.
Nah,
that's what fans want to see. Content is big right now. So the rap music is important, but I feel like the content creators, the cameramen like me and you are just as important right now. Just as important.
I feel like we the most important, like maybe like 4 or 5 years ago, nobody thought the videographers were shit, because it wasn't that. But like you said, 5 years later now, everybody want a reel. Everybody need drone reels. Everybody need, it's cracking right now, my boy. It's cracking, folks.
Because it's very important for businesses. It's very important for promotion. It's very important to keep your stay in their faces. It's very important, dog. Especially if you're selling something like you're selling your podcast to the audience to tune in every week, right?
Yeah.
Or every time you episode.
Every Sunday. We gonna start dropping every Sunday with it.
Even though you might not be charging, but you're selling you're keeping their attention, bro.
Nah, yeah. And it's more like, obviously I'm doing it to get paid, but this feeling right here, and this feeling when I press record, like I don't get that adrenaline rush. You know what I'm saying? I get that, like, bro, this is tight, dog. Like meeting people that you want to be around, dog. Who got a passion for what you got a passion for, got the ambitious fucking personality, ambitious fucking just ambitious period, bro. I see you out here, dog. Right. And it's like I want to be around people like that, and that's what I'm moving towards, dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's what it is, bro. Like, fuck that, cause until we get to popping, once this shit starts really, you're already popping, dog.
Thank you, bro.
You're already popping. I'm only on episode 23, but like out of my city, motherfuckers know me. Yeah. You know me, dog. You know Lunatic Mob. You know Lunatic Mob TV. And if you don't know me, your cousin know me. Your girl cousin, your tia, your mama, your baby mama, your tia still know me, fool. I swear.
And if they don't know you yet, they're gonna get to know you soon.
You feel me,
because
dog?
This is one of the hottest podcasts in Riverside. If not, it's gonna be the hottest.
Yeah, dog. Trust the process. I mean, that's why I call it trust the process, bro. Because with anything you do, and I'll fail 20 times and make it the 21st. You feel me? People are scared. People are scared out here to try something, chase their dream, start a business, start a clothing line. It don't fucking matter what you're trying to do, dog. Just start. Right. If you start something, if you fail, fuck it. I did it, dog. On to the next.
For real.
Straight up.
And if you're gonna clip anything, clip this. I highly advise for artists to start coming on platforms like this, sit with you, because I feel like it's beneficial because not only do they benefit off of cross promotion, you get their fans and they get your fans, dog. Visuals, like we said earlier, are very essential, dog. And my boy, get at him right now before it's too late. All the hottest rappers, come out here and tell your story, man. Come fucking with my boy Lunatic Mob TV.
Yeah,
Roughneck TV sent you, for real though.
Roughneck,
You know
tell
what I'm
him
saying?
Roughneck TV. Use the code Roughneck.
Roughneck TV sent you, for real. LA, IE, San Bernardino,
for
Orange
sure,
County,
dog.
come tap in with my boy, bro. For real.
Hell
He's a real one, and shout out Lunatic Mob TV.
Yes, sir, man. I appreciate you, big dog.
Yeah.
So,
Absolutely.
when was the first time you picked up a camera, my boy? Like, what was your first time getting a camera?
At 25 years old, I got out of prison now my second term after doing 4 years. So now after doing 4 years,
Let's get back to that. You could so the people, the viewers, you could finish off that.
Okay, so real quick, after I did that little almost 2 years,
Right.
I got out, turned 21. I went back to prison for a carjacking. I was fighting 16 years to life.
My boy wanted that car, huh?
Yeah, back then I was hitting cars, bro. I was bad. I was bad, dog. I wasn't thinking, and I was never influenced by nobody, dog. I was never in a gang or anything, dog. I was always just me with myself. I was always by myself getting in trouble. Every time I got caught, I was always by myself. Every time I got into a fight situation or a squabble or anything, it was always by myself. And it reflects on how I do my content now. I go to a hood vlog, pull up on 200 Bloods in Oklahoma with switches, guns, drums, and shotguns. You see the video, Oklahoma, all Bloods. There was like 150 Bloods.
I seen today, dog, and I was like, damn, fool. I was like, my boy right here, he's doing vlogs in other states. That's big, dog. That's big.
I pull up in another state by myself with no backup, with no good, just be a god. I pull up to hoods with 100 Bloods, 200 Bloods. I pull up to Compton and Watts, the projects, the most treacherous projects ever, dog. During their hood day, there's like 600 Bloods out there when I want to watch House in the Village. That one right there, pull up by myself with a Bass Pro hat and sweater on, like a fucking square. You know what I'm saying? I just never been scared, dog. I never been scared. I just always had balls of steel, and I think that's maybe the Mexican side of me, dog.
I kind of
or the black side, one of them sides, dog.
No, I feel
I always been down and had a heart.
I feel you, bro, and I see that though, especially with you coming out here, dog. I see it. I see, like I'm saying, and you're ambitious, dog. Where you're not gonna take no for an answer, and you're gonna go after what the fuck you want.
I have good intentions and a pure heart, dog. I love my people. I love black and brown so much, dog. I'll die for this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out Lefty Gunplay, dog, because he doing the same thing, you know, with the black and round. I'm fucking with that.
Lefty Gunplay threw me the ladder. Me and him. He was there with me, that vlog. I did with Lefty Gunplay. Lefty Gunplay didn't have to. He didn't have to do that for me, bro. But Lefty Gunplay hit me on Instagram months before that. He's like, bro, I watched your video. I watched your Marino Valley video. I want you to come to the hood. But he got big. He got famous. And I get it. He couldn't do a hood vlog no more. Because of behind the scenes politics. Maybe when he was littler or if he didn't blow up. But he can't do a hood vlog. Lefty, he can't do a hood vlog right now. Not a real hood vlog.
already got it.
Yeah, but that's different. Duno got it. That's different. They squeezed that in there. I don't know how they did it, but that's different though.
No, it wasn't really it. I was just, you know. And that's why it's always, you know, you got to kind of know somebody from there.
But even if he never gave me a hood vlog, he threw me to play, dog.
Shout out Lefty Gunplay. Shout out OTR.
Took me. We met his
Shout
mom.
Solis.
He fed us at Dave and Buster, dog. We went to the studio, dog.
Oh, yeah.
Lefty Gunplay.
That's right.
We were riding around. Me and Doggy Style. And him.
Hey, shout out Doggy Style. I didn't have Doggy Style out here.
Doggy Style was with us.
Hey, Doggy Style, he's hard, fool. That fool's hard, too.
Yeah, shout out Doggy Style. You got to come on a Lunatic Mob TV, my boy.
Yeah, dog.
Yeah, Doggy Style. You got to tap in with the homie right here.
Shout out Doggy Style. I be seeing that fool. Be doing it up.
Yep, it was me, Lefty Gunplay, and Doggy Style, dog.
What was that?
All night with Lefty Gunplay and shit. That shit was a vibe. Dave and Buster, the studio. 3 different studios. You know what I'm saying? Not only one, we went to 3 different studios, bro. We was like, we're locked in, bro. Met his mom. His mom gave me a hug, calling me mijo. She's like, I fuck with you, Roughneck. Keep my son safe. I'm like, I got you. Because we see each other, like me and Lefty, dog. Lefty seen myself in him, or vice versa. He's seen me in him, or me and, you know, if I'm saying it right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We seen ourselves in each other, dog. Like, we've been through the same shit. So, yeah, he invited me, dog. And then, fuck, dog. He had me under his wing the whole night. He showed me nothing but love. There was like 20 cameramen there that day, dog. I was the only one he took with him after the show.
Shout out Roughneck TV, dog.
Shout out Lefty. Real recognized real.
Nah, hell yeah, my boy. And you definitely a real one out here, dog. Fucking big motion, dog. I see you, dog. And like I said, I appreciate you coming through, too.
Absolutely, 100%, dog. And I'm going to come, dog. I'm going to come every time.
Nah, hell yeah, because definitely, eventually, bro, like, I'm gonna turn this room into a motherfucking building, fool.
Not for real.
You know, like I'm gonna turn it into a building and where it's like pull up and cause I want to have a food show too.
Oh,
so I'm gonna invite you to a food show. It's like Riverside Eats or People's Choice, where you let the people choose.
Like what type of food they like, or
like okay, so
competition.
No, it's like Riverside shit. I eat shit. I want to start in Riverside, like Zacatecas or certain spots who've been here for years.
Oh, you take the cameras with you to the spots.
Yeah, we like, hey man, man, we tapped in LMTV podcast, Trust the Process. Hey, we got Riverside East, we got RecNet TV, we got Marvel Lunatic Mob TV. We gonna do it up. Today we got Zacatecas, and it's been here for 40 years, but. Yeah, let's get to that.
If you do that, they'll feed you for free, bro. A lot of those food spots, dog. Yeah. They'll feed you for free if you put them on camera. Because you got to think, if they give you a plate for promoting them, they're gonna get way more fans and business to go. They're gonna benefit off that.
I'm definitely, bro. Like, if you ever heard of What's Up for Riverside, you should tap in with What's Up for Riverside.
Instagram,
motherfucker, you still gotta pull up.
What's up with Riverside? What is that like a platform?
It's a platform, bro. Yeah, it's like 125K.
Okay.
Followers, but it's like I'm tapping into all these content creators and influencers who really got a following over 100K, 50K, but like 50 Cent shit. I'm knocking at your door, fool. Like not like that, but it's like, my boy, you gonna let us in? Cause fool, I'm not like this. Gonna be the hottest in the city, dog.
You got to get Will Evans on here. He sings that song. I'm from the IE. You heard that song?
I heard it. It sounds familiar. Just how you said it, it sounds familiar.
He said, I'm from the IE, let a nigga try me.
Yeah,
I forgot how it goes. He's from Reno Valley, actually.
I've heard of it, but because I remember it, but
he's a millionaire now. He got rich off of business. He was a rapper, but he got rich off of business, like real estate and shit.
What was your first job?
Petco, where the pets go, Redlands, California.
Well, I'm working like I just started today, straight up.
That's crazy. We have a lot coming.
That's straight up. I just started Petco, dog, at the warehouse today.
And that was my first job, and we both had the same liquor when we walked in, dog.
That's crazy.
Unintentionally, not planned.
Oh, that's crazy, dog. I'll take a shot with you. Look, I'll take a shot with you. I was like, I'm only gonna sip on a little one, fool.
Saludos.
But yeah,
I was like, hey, can I drink? He's like, yeah, I got the same one, and pull that out.
But yeah, dog. I just started at Petco's warehouse, but. It's cool, dog. Can't say too much, but I'm just chasing this videography dream. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? I've been doing videography 10 years. What was the first vlog you dropped, bro? How many years ago? The one that went viral.
The one that went viral was when I first started doing hood vlogs. But I've been on YouTube for 10 years. But I was just uploading just whatever.
You guys hear that? Did you guys hear that? Because I had to hear it myself. Because, you know, I've only been on fucking YouTube, at least doing the podcast, for about a year. But my boy been doing it for 10 years, fool.
I was doing YouTube for 10 years, dog, just uploading whatever. I have a lot of videos on private that are embarrassing, but I don't give a fuck. I should make them unprivate and put them public. But I did a lot of shit, bro. I wanted to do this shit so bad. Okay, look, I first bought my camera in 2015, dog. I got my taxes. In 2015, I got my taxes after I found out I couldn't rap, dog. I got my taxes in 2014 and bought studio equipment. Now, I had to wait for my taxes every year because I didn't have money, dog. I didn't have a job like that. Yeah. I worked, but I didn't have money like that, dog. So, you know, taxes back then, I was getting like $6,000 every February.
Right.
So I was filing my taxes and shit, and I was just getting all my studio equipment at one time. So I sucked at rapping, dog. I was like, fuck, shit's not going nowhere, dog. I'm like, plus I'm not really feeling it. Fuck it, I'm not really feeling it. But I'm like, you know what? Let me try the camera thing. So I bought a camera. My next tax season in 2015, bought a camera. And I just wanted to be
on camera. What was your first camera that you bought?
It was a Nikon D5200. It was a big bulky ass camera. It was a camera bundle. It came with a lens, a tripod. I think they still sell bundles now, camera bundles.
That's how I got mine. I got my Lumix with the stock camera.
Yeah, I got mine. It was a bundle. It came with a little backpack and shit, with a little tripod, a little light. So immediately I thought I was somebody, bro. And back then, having all that camera equipment, I used to finesse my way into clubs. Just like people wouldn't ask me questions or ask me if I pay. I look like I belong there. You know what I'm saying? I'll go in with a little backpack, little camera, my tripod, a light, and I'll just walk
you look like I'm just finna pass by.
Yeah, I'll just walk, excuse me, dog, walk past, and it looks like I'm working for maybe the owner. So the security, you're not going to say shit, dog. Yeah. They don't know if I'm hired by the owner or the building or a rapper. So, but once they see me with the camera, dog, I always finesse my way backstage. I finesse my way in the bag. That's my way in clubs. I just always looked important. You know what I'm saying? I made myself look important. Like my boy says, what do you say? Perception is key. Perception is everything, bro. I'm not saying lie or be fake or be a fake nigga or be none of that. Perception. If you look the part, if you look like the part you believe you are, it's gonna come to you.
Yeah, shout out to Smack. Like he said, if you don't look like nothing, ain't nobody won't give you nothing.
Exactly, dog. Exactly.
You watch Back on Fig?
I do.
Hey, shout out Back on Fig community. Hey, I need my boy Roughneck TV on Back on Fig. And
Shout
if
out
he
Back
pull
on
up,
Fig.
let me know so I can pull up.
Let's go. Back on Fig, man. Let's go. Let's do it. Tap in with a
T-Rail,
real one, bro.
T-Rail. I tapped in with T-Rail. I'm tapped. I hit your DM, T-Rail. You know what I'm saying? Smack too. Shout out to you guys, bro.
Smack T-Rail. We going
I've been
crazy
to-
over here in IE.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Stop playing, my boy. Hey, go check out my boy's hood vlogs, dog, and what he be doing on this shit. You want to talk numbers, right? LMTV podcast might not be able to get there because we ain't got the numbers. But Roughneck TV, my boy T-Rail, Smack, Back on Fig, FMW, my boy, he got the numbers, dog. Go check him out, bro. For real.
Fact.
Hottest out the IE, dog.
And podcasts are fun, so I wouldn't mind going to
Yeah,
Back on
dog.
Fig,
For
dog.
real. I would love to see you over there, bro.
I'm enjoying this podcast lane, dog. I really am. It's fun. I like meeting people, and I think people are gravitating to me because I keep going on podcast after podcast. So let's run it up. Let's go crazy, dog. IE, we got this. IE, for real. We up next. Riverside, High Desert. It's still. You know what's crazy, dog? IE is Riverside, High Desert, and San Bernardino County, but it's different counties. A lot of people don't know that. Riverside is Riverside County, San Bernardino County, but it's still IE.
Yeah.
And the High Desert is the High Desert, but it's still San Bernardino County, which is IE.
Yeah, San Bernardino County is the biggest county, right?
In the country.
Yeah, that shit goes all the way to fucking almost Vegas, doesn't it?
Vegas,
Doesn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, bro. That
Vegas
shit's crazy.
line, yep.
All right, bro. You heard of that girl P Killer?
Yep. The pretty one?
Yeah. Did you see she was on Haters World and I guess Dope Boy IE called in a rapper out of Bloomington, but I guess she accepted money from them, you know? The
For
manager, I guess, for a verse. You know, for a verse. What do you think about, you know, and they called in. So Dope Boy called in on that show and she said she couldn't hear him. And she said, "What do you think?" And he didn't come out of disrespectful. He just said, "What do you think about out of rappers out of LA or out of California coming in and taking like, you know, rappers' money? Like, you know, they paid him $500, you know, and you didn't follow through with a verse. Like, are you fucking scamming or like how does that work? I don't know.
I feel like if you're in this industry, like the entertainment, whether you're a rapper, cameraman, producer, engineer, or whatever, editor, I feel like you have to keep your face card clean because the last thing you want is to ruin business for yourself.
Right.
Because if you burn somebody and word gets around, you don't know who you burn. That person might know somebody bigger, or that person just might spread it like wildfire. Yeah. So you don't want to burn nobody, bro. You don't want to burn nobody.
You'll be bad business all around.
Yeah. Save. I'm the cameraman. I'm a cameraman, and I'm relying on my music videos to make me money to survive off of, to make a living off of.
Right.
And I need this money for music videos, right? To feed my family. I wouldn't burn nobody because if I burn somebody, then that person might tell the next person, and they might not want to work with me. I might just
and then even before that, like me and you probably would say, you know, we stand on morals and principles. Like we would never even get to that.
Exactly.
Like, so I was just had to ask. I was like, that was weird. You know, because
so I feel like if it's true, I feel like they shouldn't have did
if it's true, then that was wrong, bro.
But if it's not true, then hey, it's not true. I guess we'll never know.
Then leave it off the internet if it's not true.
Yeah, if it's not true, then the internet has a wicked way of spinning stuff. But if it's true, I think they need to work that out because it's wrong. They know it's wrong if it's true.
Yeah. And what you think, fool? Like, right? Hey, bro, Roughneck TV, what you think? I be seeing all these motherfuckers, all these plane crashes, right?
Yeah.
What you think? Like, did it make you not want to catch a fucking flight?
No, I think it's conspiracy.
What is that? What is that?
I think it's conspiracy. I think it's manipulation. I think they're
trying to scare people not to take flights.
They're trying to scare people not to leave the country because that's exactly what it does. When you see enough plane crashes, you're like, wait a minute, what the fuck is going on? I don't want that to be me next.
Hell yeah.
When you see it on the news every day, different planes, different locations, different countries. You see crazy videos of that plane that crashed in the snow and they all survived and it was upside down and the guy recorded it. You seen that shit?
Yeah.
They were in the snow. Like, what the fuck?
That seemed too much like a movie. Like
it did. It seemed like a movie. It was all fucking 4K and shit like that.
Yeah, I don't know about that, bro. But it still make me not want to get on the
It
plane.
makes you not want to get on the plane. It makes you wonder what the fuck is going on. It feels like they're keeping people contained now, or at least Americans trapped in America. It's like, what's going on now? What's going to happen? But they said there's going to be another catastrophe coming soon. They said there's going to be a massive outage. They said there's 3 power grids in America, and they're very highly acceptable or susceptible, whatever the word is, to be attacked, like a cyber attack. They're very
like
easy
online or something.
They're very. It's very easy for other countries to get into our systems and cyber attack us and cut off our power grids. We have 3 major power grids, and they're not secured enough.
Right.
That's why when you see Trump speak, dog, you heard him say that we need more energy, we need more power, dog, because something's gonna happen, dog, with our power grid. You see it all over TikTok, the internet, and everything.
And then I seen on the news too, bro.
And they have real quick. They have to tell us before they do it. It's all over the internet. They have to warn us before they do something.
That's why they have those press conferences and
so
shit
they say,
on the news.
So they say, well, we told you guys.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Well,
that's just crazy, bro.
it's crazy. It's gonna be. It happened with COVID-19. We seen it with our own eyes.
The government's corrupt. That shit corrupt
it.
already, bro. You've seen how they went to Highland Court or Highland City Hall yesterday, bro. I seen that shit online too. They went to Highland City Hall and they raided that bitch, and they raided the mayor's fucking house or something like that, bro.
Oh, did you see this? How they lowered their sensitivity on Facebook and Instagram? Now it seems like overnight you're seeing fight videos, shootings. They took off the sensitivity.
So they got their numbers up. They ran them up, and then fucking probably just
Mark Zuckerberg lowered the standards of desensitized content on Facebook and Instagram. So now you can show shootings and shit, dog.
Oh shit! Oh, that's what you mean. My bad.
You can show shootings now. Now my whole algorithm is fucked up right now.
Hey, you ain't even lying though. Hey, you ain't even lying because now I'm starting to see that shit.
Fight videos because now there's no sensitivity on the Facebook.
That's just on Facebook
and Instagram.
Instagram.
Yep. There's a reason why they're doing all this shit, dog. They're distracting us.
They actually are, dog.
I'm crazy. I'm a conspiracy.
Hey, no, honestly, bro.
I'm a conspiracy now.
Honestly, look. Hey,
I know this is getting clipped.
Hey, no, hell no. Hey, look. Hey, didn't Trump?
Hang on this motherfucker.
Hey, Trump got 38 felonies, 37 felonies.
You need to interview him. He's a conspiracy right here, dog.
Doesn't he, dog?
Trump has what?
He got fucking how many felonies?
Fool,
they booked that fool, didn't they?
He's got a mugshot though in Pyro.
Oh, he got a mugshot. He's still
Everything.
president, fool. This shit corrupt. It don't matter what you do.
It don't matter what you do.
It don't matter what you do, dog.
That's who you know.
Don't worry about nothing. We about to get into part 2 right now and some other questions right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to use this restroom right now, though.
Oh, and this motherfucking whiskey is hitting right now.
Yeah. We about to
we outside, man. Lunatic Mob TV.
Hey man, shout out Roughneck TV, dog.
Shout out Riverside.
We tapped in, man. The hottest podcast in the city, dog. Stop playing with it. Look, worldwide movement. I ain't said it's a worldwide movement. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody. If you in IE, if you in LA, if you in California, if you in Miami, if you in it don't matter where you at, man.
Shout out Miami. I did a hood vlog out there in Florida.
Oh, for real?
Pompano Beach, Florida.
Hey, I told you, my boy. Like I said, it's a worldwide movement, dog. So, hey, my boy, we really worldwide. You know what I'm saying? Really worldwide with this shit. Stop playing with Roughneck TV. Stop playing with them. T-Rail, Smack, fool, we pulling up, bro. We pulling up to back on Fig. I need y'all back on Fig, bro.
Let's go.
You know what I'm saying? AD
Let's
too.
go back on Fig. Hey, someone keeps saying in my fucking comments, I look like baby AD. I keep seeing it everywhere. I can't see that.
Hell nah. I watch that shit.
I know. I keep seeing it everywhere. Something on YouTube. I be seeing it on TikTok. I be seeing somebody always write that shit. It's not me saying it. It's somebody, a troll or somebody who really probably believes I look like AD. I don't feel like I look like AD.
Hell nah. I be watching that shit.
I don't look like AD. Maybe the beard, but that's it.
That's the only thing they got you on.
I got a big old Mexican head. I got my mom's head.
I'm gonna use this restroom. Look, this is for King Wild B right here. But yeah, I'm just gonna use the restroom real quick, bro. We're gonna go into segment 2. I gotta roll me some.
I don't got no more blunt wraps. I
I got one right there.
I got some. I got a real weed, but in order not to smoke my product over life, I smoke my shake.
No, I'm about to pack.
I think I heard this guy. Where's he from?
Wow, sit right here. Boy, sit right here. I'm gonna rest real quick. But this is his King Wild B, Myrtle Valley. San Bernardino.
Oh yeah. You know him?
Yeah,
I seen him. I follow him.
yeah, no, you gotta get one.
Kiss my daughter on the head before she go to sleep. Kiss my son on his head before we go to sleep. Sleep with this Glock by my bed in case these niggas creep. I got no help raising my kids, all they got is me. I ain't complaining, that's exactly how I like it, Got my first body before 21. Every day I thought the police was gonna come. You don't know what paranoia is till you murder one. I asked my mama, will I ever get forgiveness? She held me close so she don't know who got my witness. I try to channel my aggression through my fitness. Working out 3 times a day like I'm in prison. Cursed with this big heart in my chest. Trying to help everybody leave me stressed. And the lack of appreciation leave me depressed. Why do I feel like I failed God's test? I was young and I was stupid, I was dumb. Can't believe I really thought she was the one. I posted no she'll take my money and she'll run. Rise to riches, fell in love in the slums. She is cool, I shake it off and bounce back. Got a new bitch in Sierra.
Oh yeah. What's up, boy? We in here.
Either I'm misunderstood or I'm delusional.
King YO, right?
King Wild B music.
Yeah, I follow him on Instagram.
Like maybe I'm just gullible as fuck, stupid as fuck.
I've been following him for years though.
Yeah, I feel like he one of the hottest too, dog. He one of the hottest.
He's from Riverside?
He's from San Bernardino, but I believe grew up in San Bernardino, was raised in Myrtle Valley. You know, and yeah. And it's crazy because I fuck with his music and I told him, I was like, well, I need you to pull up, my boy. He pulled up. I was like, that's right.
It's real recognized real, dog.
Nah, yeah, bro. When I feel like if you're at the IE in Riverside and if you're really trying to accomplish something, bro, you could tell.
Yeah.
You could tell, dog. You could tell if you're really out here working. And I appreciate everybody tapping in, dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like we put it me, I ain't gonna say just me, but Sick One, Rampage, Chris P, and me. Us 4 in the Lutic Mob. Shout out Crimes. Shout out Kev Classic. Shout out Infinite, dog. You was all on the first mixtape, fool. But for real, we done did that footwork when it came to really fucking making these posters, bro. Shout out Rampage and shout out Chris, fool. We made a gang of these posters. We was in the east side. We was in downtown. We was all up in Riverside, fool, posting these pictures at Hunter Park. I had my cousin like, hey, you know, I was gonna go work out, fool, and I just seen your poster and I was like, what? That's Mario. You know what I'm saying? So like footwork, and when it came to Kevin Gates and shit, when I used to listen to Kevin Gates, it's like, man, I really put in that footwork, dog. Like that footwork speak more than this.
Not for real though.
You know what I'm saying? Like I could say about you, you put in that footwork, my boy. You done traveled from city to city, state to state, dog, and respect, my boy.
This motherfucker always goes with me. Bakersfield, we went to Skid Row.
Oh, so you, my boy. You don't want that just tap. You be rolling with your primo right there.
Yeah, you rolling with me sometimes, dog. You be rolling with me. I be taking them to fucking the hood and shit, dangerous places.
But you know what it feels.
Risking their lives.
but you know what it feels like though, because you know, like me working as a videographer, my boy. Like I just pull up on myself too. Like everywhere I go, it's like I'm by myself. And it's cool. If I don't, I bring my girl and that's it. Or I bring a homie or
it's fun to have somebody with you.
Yeah, because you know that right there and that right back be long.
Oh, that right, yeah.
Especially when you go to LA, my boy, you know what's up with that. That right back be long as fuck. It'd be 2.5 hours from here to fucking Burbank, here to Glendale, here to Torrance.
And you burnt out too after walking around all day or something like that. I'd be like, damn.
I'd be low key, like I said on my other podcast, right there on the way over there, I'd be like, this is what I want. We getting it cracking. This is what I'm chasing. Bing, bing. Got the fucking music bumping. Blue, blue. Yeah. We gone, fool. On the way back, you're like, fuck this motherfucking traffic, fool. Right. Got me mad, dog. Fucking. You know what I'm saying? I put on back on Fig. Yeah. I put on back on Fig, watch Smacking T-Rail and shit. Like, straight up, man. Straight up, fool. I
feel like it's dangerous, too, sometimes. Like, the other night, I was driving home, dog. I felt like I was falling asleep, swerving and shit. I'm so happy I made it home. I was driving home.
Where'd you guys go yesterday? Or
yesterday I went to the Leak podcast, La Puente. Last night, we went to La Puente, the Leak podcast.
How'd you get in? How'd you tap in with that podcast? I seen it. It's dope. It's cool.
Oh man, I remember seeing him at a pool party. He was first when I first started seeing him make content. He only had like a few thousand followers, and I followed him right away. I followed him right away, dog. I just started interacting with his content.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I said, people see people who fuck with people, dog. Genuinely, I was genuinely commenting my opinions on his posts, just like liking his shit, liking his stories. You know what I'm saying? And you fuck with somebody enough, you grab their attention and they go check you out. You know, and that's why I say social media is important, dog. You know what I'm saying? You catch
it's a network. It's digital networking, like
dog. You catch
marketing, advertisement.
Facts. You catch somebody's attention, they go check your page out. They go see, oh, he's like-minded. He does content too. So the homie seen my page. He's like, oh fuck, he's all in the hood. He does hood vlogs. He's a cameraman. He's into the same shit. And then you get the follow back. You know what I'm saying? And then I'll see him again like another party or two. And
that's the dude in the pink.
The dude in the pink, the Simpsons characters.
Yeah.
Hey, you just see
what's
each
his
other.
name?
Khalid.
Shout out
Kaliq.
Shout out Khalid. Tap in, dog.
Khalid. Yeah, the little what is he? Arabic?
I'm not sure, bro. I just seen him. I seen you called the DJ Cheeseburger.
Cheeseburger.
Shout out X4.
X4. I get him confused. X4 for extra. X4.
Hey, that shit's crazy too. Off the back, we tripping.
Shout out Compton AV. That's the homie.
Oh yeah, shout out Compton AV. He's
Compton
dope.
AV. That's the homie right there. We had him in Victorville a couple years ago shooting the music video.
Okay.
Before he had that contract with the SoFi Stadium, that Money Dank song they play at the football game, the Rams game.
I seen it when he rounded up. I seen him when he first rounded up. He was in the front of SoFi Stadium and he was just like, I don't know what he called it. He called it something.
The Money Danks.
No, Money Danks, but it was something about, he said something. He's like, I'll let you know what that is later. Like he got cashed out for that.
He got cashed out, bro. They used my boy's song at the Rams SoFi, a multi-billion-dollar stadium, and they're using the homie song for the theme song of every Rams game.
Nah, hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? My Money Danks. That shit is hard, bro. You know they gave him a back for that shit. That's the Rams. You got the Rams right there.
Yeah, we're gonna do it. I got
you know
a
They paid the homie a bag.
Hey, I got a Rams song right now. I'll show you later on.
Right there, look, the football.
Hey, before I got one, I swear to God, that should go hard.
Look, the flag. Oh, you're a real Rams fan.
Come on, my boy.
Yeah.
Come on, dog. But I put it like this, because they'll be like, when was your Rams fan? I said, look like this. I got with my girl when she's a big Raiders fan. She got the Raiders fucking logo on her face.
I'm a Raiders fan. Shout out to the Raiders.
Yeah, hey, my girl, she got a logo. Hey, it's hard though. It's hard, fool. It's hard, and I fuck with it. I was like this. I told my girl, that's like my second team, fool, straight up. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with the Raiders, and she fuck with the Rams. So when we watch it, we watch it. Because if not, we both gonna end up on the opposite side of the house, right? Fool. You know what I'm saying? It's happened before, my boy. So, but I got a song too, dog. Rams House. Watch. I'm gonna play it, but that shit I could definitely hear it be getting played. But let's get to this. Hey, what do people misunderstand about you the most, you think?
That I'm a bad person, dog. I feel like I get what's that word I'm looking for? Misrepresented or
misunderstood?
Misunderstood, maybe.
Yeah, misunderstood.
I feel like I get misunderstood, maybe that I'm a bad person, but I really have a good heart, dog. I have a real good heart. I have such a good heart. I'll sit there and let somebody lie to me, knowing they're lying to me. I just don't give a fuck. I know how people are. And some people you just can't help. You can't save everybody. Some people it's just not worth trying to give advice to or trying to check.
Even when you do try, you're like, as much as you want them to do good, my boy, it's like, dog, they don't want it. And you're like, all right, fool, I can say I tried it. Hey, just get it. Like, I'll see you when I see you or something. Boy, I don't know.
Yeah, I just don't care, bro. I'll let people say some slick shit to me. I don't give a fuck. I don't want to fight, dog. The only time I fight or anything is if my life and safety is in jeopardy. That's the only time I'll fight, or my loved ones are their safety is being threatened or we're in danger. Other than that, I'm not gonna fight you over nothing, no bullshit. Like when I beat that guy up.
I was just gonna ask you about that. Like I seen it was a year ago, right? Hey, I seen my boy slid that fool. Whoop, slid this fool. All I seen, he was on the ground and roughnecks like boom, boom.
Oh yeah, his feet were there.
Got up, but hey, how did that situation start before?
You know what's crazy, bro? This is how insecure people are, dog. Especially some men.
Because I know you're not even like that's what I love about you too, dog.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you're a likable person, my boy. Like not to say like we're like same. But I'm just saying the way I carry myself and like, but we out here trying to get content, fuck with people
exactly.
At a genuine, big motion, we just out here, bro. And it's like. You're unstoppable right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm unstoppable right now. That's how I feel. Like,
not for real.
You know, we really out here, but it's like, Cause you could continue your story, but yeah, like.
No, I agree with you, dog. That's for real, though. But yeah, the guy was an insecure dude, dog. His girlfriend at the time was my ex-girlfriend. But me and my ex-girlfriend,
that's what happened then.
me and my ex-girlfriend, shout out to her. She know who she is. Fuck her name is Erica. Shout out to my ex-girlfriend Erica. We stood good friends, dog. And we haven't dated for years. She had like a couple of boyfriends before she got with this guy, this black guy, right? But she got with this guy. All of a sudden, he doesn't want her to hang out with me. We're friends. Like, we've been through too much shit at this point. We've been friends for like 6-7 years by the time they were even thought of. So now all of a sudden he's insecure about me being around, and me and my homegirl really been through some shit, dog. We don't fuck around with each other at all. We're strictly in the friend zone after our relationship. It just didn't work. But we stood cool. She helped me out when I needed the help. I dated her when I was fresh out of prison, dog, and she gave me the key to her apartment. I lived with her. I didn't use her, but I feel like we used each other because she had a fly, fresh out of jail ass nigga at her house. And then I was living at her house. I was living there rent free until I got my shit together. She helped me go through trucking school and shit like that. So that was really my dog. So when I started getting money from trucking, I didn't forget about her.
Okay, so you did your 4 years.
Mm-hmm. I did my 4 years. I came home, and then I went back again for the third term again.
Sorry, sorry for the people. We just having a conversation, but
back up a little bit, huh? So yeah, I did 3 prison terms before I started driving trucks.
Okay, here we go.
So we're too far in the future.
You did it's cool. You did the first one. You did this. You did the second one.
The second one.
That's 4 years.
4 years, and the third one was like 2.5. 2.5 years.
And where was that 4 years at?
The 4 years was, fuck, what was it? What did that do that 4 years at? Jamestown, fire camp. How can I forget? I was in fire camp. I was in Jamestown, Susanville. I was in Benham fire camp. I was in Washington Ranch fire camp. I was in Tehachapi reception my second term when it was still GP, general population, mainline. You know what I'm saying? But when I went my third term, Tehachapi was SNY, so I couldn't go there no more. I had to go to Delano, mainline reception. Now my third time going to prison. Now San Bernardino County doesn't have Tehachapi for our reception because for years, Tehachapi was San Bernardino County reception.
Yeah.
So now we're going to Delano because they made that shit SNY. So now San Bernardino County is going to Delano with LA. And that shit was fun. Now they mix LA with IE. Because now LA County is going to Delano, mainline GP, and then San Bernardino County is going to Delano, mainline GP. So now we're all going to Delano with each other. At first, they used to separate us, dog.
So now it's just a whole area.
Now that shit was so fucking fun, dog.
It was cracking,
That shit was cracking, bro. Because at first, when you're in San Bernardino County, West Valley, CDC, Adelanto, Glen Helen, you're going to Tehachapi, and you're there with everybody only from San Bernardino County. Maybe every now and then the overflow bus will come from LA. And then LA will go to Lancaster or Delano. But when they started mixing us together, my boy, that shit was fun, dog. Now you're in there with everybody from every part of Southern California in reception, thugging it.
And then when you see somebody from the city or something, or something around there,
that
like,
shit
hell yeah,
that shit was fun, bro. That's how I started meeting people from different areas, like LA, getting locked in with real ones from LA.
Is that how you got kind of plugged in with the content and be able to roll into these neighborhoods and shit like that? Because ain't nobody gonna just be able to pull up to these places, bro.
No, you can't. You can't just go to the hood with a camera and a microphone.
Real.
They're gonna think you're the feds, dog, or the CIA, or the FBI or something like that. But having these relationships, building relationships with people I done time with, dog, whether it was back to back in riots, defending our lives, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, fighting for our lives, or just, hey, homie, you got a soup? Hell yeah. Oh, good looking, bro. You looked out for me. I'll never forget that. You know what I'm saying? Going hungry and somebody looks out for you in prison. You don't forget that shit, dog. And it's a brotherhood. You know what I'm saying? So you build those relationships, dog. You get hookups, you get numbers, you get addresses, so you keep in touch. So yeah, when I got out, dog, through social media, I was able to find everybody I did time with. And now we're all older.
Hell yeah.
So it's like, nigga, you come to my hood, I'm the G homie in the hood. Because now we're all in our late, I'm in my late 30s now. Yeah. So now it's like, nigga, we're all older, so I was good in the hood, dog. They're the big homies. We did time with each other when we were 18, 19, but now we're all older.
Hell yeah.
Now you're the big homie.
Like, I remember your ass.
Yeah, now I could come to the hood because you're the big homie in the hood.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's how I got a lot of that shit like that. And just growing up in the streets, dog, just all my friends been gang members. This is how it's always been. Gang members or little cartels or little fucking thugs and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Taggers. It's just been my whole life.
And that shit's crazy, dog. Cause you know what I'm saying. I ain't from no gang either, dog. But you know what I'm saying. I grew up. You know what I'm saying. When I grew up, my mom's family, they grew up in the East Side, East Riverside, and my dad, they grew up from L.A. And then they grew up to La Puente. My dad's family went to La Puente.
Oh, La Puente.
My tío's from La Puente, boom, and they went back to motherfucking East Riverside, boom, and so my mom and them, they've always been there, bro, and she tried to hide the East Side from me, dog. Like that's how I felt, like boom, and then once I got to like,
you said she tried to hide the East Side.
Yeah, I felt like that's how I felt, dog. Like
why? Because of the street element.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Because her older, because her younger brother, my mom was older, so her younger brother was caught in the streets. You know, fucking always locked up. Like I was going to fucking visit my family member, fucking from like age 8 to like 18, every fucking Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday type shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like that's why I was like, why the fuck do I feel like I feel comfortable around this, or what was that, bro? I don't know. Like fucking, I've been going to see my tío fucking Monday, Wednesday, and Friday because my grandma, which is my tío's mom, like they didn't want her to go drive from here to Temecula.
Yeah.
Because at that time he was in Marietta, I think, somewhere right there.
Oh yeah, Marietta, Temecula, yeah.
Yeah. So it locked up in that county right there, I guess.
Oh, it's not Riverside County?
No, that's where. Well, he was just locked up in that county, like
the
that
county
Marietta.
jail. Yeah.
Whatever, bro. So I just remember being from 8 to fucking 18, dog. From Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I was going with my grandma. Listen to Art LeBeau.
Art LeBeau,
because we go in the late afternoons, bro. And she
991 KGGI or 92.3 sometimes. You hear it?
Yeah, dog. And I would go with my grandma because she was like, I don't want grandma to go to sleep on the way back. But yeah, and then so I feel like she tried to hide it. So when I got to like fucking high school, dog. Oh, so when I was like 13, my parents, they lost both their houses. My dad and my mom, they lost both their houses or whatever. It was doing good. They lost both of them. So we went back to the East Side. We went back to the East Side where my grandma was still staying at 3rd and Montana, down in downtown Riverside. Oh shit. So like, what you try to hide me from?
What's your dog?
Yeah, what you try to hide me from? We landed right up in it.
Right.
You feel me?
I feel like it'd be like that sometimes.
Dog,
if you try to keep your kids away, they end up getting into the most.
Bro, and that's where it landed at, dog. Like,
nah, for real though. That's why like
and Lunatic Mob, that shit. Like it's not a gang. Hell no, we're businessmen. We're businessmen, dog. We make music and we're business. We got, like you said, we grew up around. There was no way I could walk down the street and I ain't gonna say somebody said at East Riverside, whoop, this and this.
Right.
I seen it, dog, but I never looked like I gangbang. And I always like had a good attitude, dog. I was just fly, and I was just I was smoking, getting high and drinking. Right. Like they could tell I had good energy. They was just like, I fuck with you, dog. Like I fuck with you. But for sure, dog, like growing up anywhere, bro, you're gonna see that and you're gonna see that, dog. Like
facts.
Especially when you're around drugs. Like you're gonna run into some shit.
Oh, facts, for real.
You're gonna run into shit. And
the streets are crazy, dog.
So that's why that's good, bro. You just growth. It's all growth. Brother. It's all good, brother.
Growth being blessed, brother, still be here, dog. Man, dog, I had cousins and shit that didn't make it. My cousin Nathan got shot in the head at 25, dog. It's just, people died. Peace, dog. Nah, I got homies that died in surgery, dog, that weren't supposed to die. Fuck, life sucks. Homies that got shot, dog. I got homies that overdosed. I'm just so happy. Like, why am I the lucky one, dog? I know I'm still young. I'm only 37. But it's like, my homies passed away in their 20s and early 30s. It's like, why did God choose me, dog? Hey. I feel like I was a fuck up. I feel like they were better than me, dog. Why am I still here? But you know what? I feel like everybody has a calling, you know?
Hell yeah.
Everybody has a calling, dog. Maybe I felt like they were better than me, but maybe I'm a good person too.
Your calling is showing everybody that you can still make it, dog, no matter what situation you come from. And facts. you still showing people a way. You're facts. Still showing people that like fuck what anybody thinks, you can make it, dog. Like that's what I see from the outside looking in, bro.
Nah, for real though, it's possible, dog.
Like if you could be remembered for one thing, dog, what would it be?
Being a people's person. Yeah, being a people's person. Always showing them but love, dog. Never had or wanted to have bad intentions. I feel like I have a good heart. I feel like when I get into bullshit, man, that's just a wake-up call from God, dog.
Nah, hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When I get into bullshit or when I did go to jail, I feel like God was slowing me down. I think everything happens for a reason, dog. Everything led up to my dream because I always wanted to do this shit when I was a kid. I don't know what I want to do, but I knew I always wanted to be famous, dog.
Did you ever feel like you could be like you always wanted to be your own boss?
I did. I hate working for people. I hate all my jobs. I quit except truck driving because I never worked directly with a boss. I was by myself in the truck, traveling the country. That was the only job I could ever do.
After that last term, you got into trucking.
After my third term, I got into trucking, dog. In 2018, I started driving trucks. Right after I got off probation.
How old were you at 2018?
Like fucking, I was born in '88. So how old?
I
was born 30, 31 or some shit.
Yeah.
I think I was 31.
Yeah.
31. I started driving trucks.
Yeah.
31. I went to CR England right there in Fontana. I went to truck driving school. They paid for everything. I went to CR England. They paid for my hotel room. They paid for transportation. The school, dog. I didn't have to pay a penny.
Are you doing this as a full time as content shit?
Trucking?
No, right now at this content shit. Are you doing this full time?
Yeah. Right now I'm doing content full time, dog. After 7 years of driving trucks, 6 years driving trucks, this is my first time really focusing 100% on content. Hey, 100%. I'm gonna give it all I got.
Hey, shout out to a lot of people I'm gonna have on here, bro, are gonna be the people who really put their fucking foot forward, homie. Like, who put their foot forward and execute and really put everything on the line. Cause I'm in the same boat. A lot of the people that I have on here, bro, in the same boat. Entrepreneurs driving 2.5 hours, 2 hours, dog. Cause, you know, shout out to you though. Salute to you, bro.
Salute to you.
Salute to you, dog.
Appreciate you, my boy.
Like,
for real, real love.
Big motion, bro. Big motion. Like, fool, you don't understand, homie. You don't even understand what it takes to fucking try something, to build something, dog. And my boy done did it for 10 years. Yeah. Like, he done said 10 years, fool. So I'm like, damn, I've been, fool, the first month I was mad. I called the homie, like, fool, hey, I think one of those first episode, fool, I recorded it and I deleted it, right? So I had the first, so I had 2 SD cards. I recorded, boom, I put it right there. And I think I switched it out and I deleted it. I deleted the wrong one, fool. So I come back and, you know, we continue the podcast, my boy, and I'm like, it's not there. Right. So I was just quiet. I was like, I'm not even gonna tell my boy. Like, but I mean, I done messed up, bro, a couple times. But we on episode 3, Roughneck TV. Trust the process, worldwide movement, hottest podcast in Riverside. We live right now in your face, man. Hey, shout out to Lifted Kennels for sponsoring this episode, man. The most exotic Frenchies. You know, holla at Lifted Kennels. I'm gonna bring them in. I got one outside. You know what I'm saying? So we got one of the litter.
You got a dog outside?
I got one of the litter. Yeah, big dog right there. Yeah, big dog right there. I ain't even gonna tell you all the stuff he can make because I don't even know. But like I said, you want to find some exotic Frenchies, my boy. Lifted Kennels out of LA, West Hollywood. Anywhere in Hollywood, we doing it up. If you want them to get shipped out of state, we're gonna do that too. But shout out Lifted Kennels. Yeah, man, and we're gonna get it cracking. Get Rich or Die Trying, 8 Mile, or Hustle and Flow.
My favorite movie?
Yes, sir.
Out of the 3?
Yeah. Hey, favorite movie?
8 Mile.
8 Mile. Why is that your favorite movie?
Because I connected with it a lot more than other ones.
Yeah.
I connected with the struggle of Eminem, growing up in poverty, the struggle, growing up around drugs. You know, his mom was on drugs. My mom was never on drugs, but growing up around it, seeing people I love on drugs. Like strung out, not just, you know, party drugs on the weekends. I'm talking about gone.
I think that's the hardest part, dog. I was 8 years old. 9 years old when I walked into the fucking restroom and I seen it and I grabbed it and I picked it up and I was just like, "What the fuck is this?" And then my mom passed by and she's just like, "What?" And I was just like, fool, I don't know what this shit is. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was sharing rooms with my grandpa, you know, and like so I'm saying when it comes to her trying to hide for me from that, like my grandpa fucking was homeless, fool, and then he was on heroin, so he ended up living with us. He ended up living with us his last year living, but whose room he stayed in, me and him shared a room. The last year my grandpa was alive, he shared a room with me, my mom. Boom, we put him in, and he had east side on his stomach.
He was sick, or old?
No, he was just homeless. He was homeless, but he was on heroin, and it started catching up.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He was on the, you know, he was on the H, and you know what I'm saying? I'll cut that part, but he was on the H, and you know what I'm saying? And he got on that, and then so when he got serious, because we used to go to Fairmount Park, and I used to be like, I want to see my grandpa. Boom, boom. Mom, I want to see my grandpa. Like, fuck, we'll go to Fairmount Park to go see him fucking boom right there. And like I'm saying, they try to hide you from it, dog. Little do you know, like, fucking, I was 9 years old, fool, and who was living with me? My grandpa right there. He had east side on his stomach. And it's like, but it sucks, dog, because it fell from, you know, like that. One thing about I learned is, that H will take over and it'll take over. But yeah, I lived the last year. We was doing push-ups. We would write down our push-ups. We was doing it up, and he's just like, one thing, he'll take care of your family. Why? Because he never did. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, my mom was the oldest. She have like 5 kids. They got a gang of stories they told me. But my grandpa was like a gangster, like growing up, boom, and it's like, but you know what? He never took care of his family. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And he did until the drugs got involved.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Once the drugs got involved, it was a wrap. You know what I'm saying? And it sucks. So like, kids out here, dog, drugs is serious, fool. Drugs is serious. Stay off those pills. Stay off that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, that's just serious. Especially when you know what I'm talking about. Like when you see family members really strung out.
What about that fentanyl?
Yeah, even that.
Shit is wild.
Even that, bro. Even that, dog. That shit's crazy, fool. Like, then that shit they got it in pills now and shit.
I heard they put that shit in some weed now.
Oh.
Yeah, I haven't seen that shit on the news in different states. So not Cali though. Not yet, at least. Yet. All crazy.
Hey, Bakers or In-N-Out?
In-N-Out off a dribble. In-N-Out was bomb.
You ever ate Zorbas?
Dog, we went to the original In-N-Out the day before yesterday. We went to Lefty Gunplay's In-N-Out and he reposted it. We went to the original ballroom park In-N-Out.
I be passing it when I go to LA. I'm like, well, I need to stop there because they say it's the best. They say it's the best.
And there's no line, right?
No line.
We were like in there like this, my boy.
Yeah.
Quick, In-N-Out. Literally In-N-Out. We were In-N-Out like this.
Hey, I be saying that. I be In-N-Out like In-N-Out. Hey, shout out to the In-N-Out.
Now I see why they call it In-N-Out, the original one, because we were literally In-N-Out. That was the shortest line I've ever seen at In-N-Out, and that was the original one. I thought it was going to be long because maybe the tourists and shit.
Nah, yeah.
It was short.
You never know.
That shit was short as fuck. Matter of fact, I want some In-N-Out now.
Fool, you got one right here on Van Buren. Did you get off the 91?
Yo, Grubhub or what? Uber Eats?
Hey, so you, isn't Ryan Garcia and didn't he come out of Adelanto?
Yeah, he's from Victorville. My little brothers went to school with him, Ryan Garcia. He's from Victorville, California. Or really Adelanto. But Victorville is the bigger city out of the 5 cities out there. There's Hesperia. Right. There's Hesperia, Adelanto, Victorville, Apple Valley, Phelan, and really Barstow too, technically, and Lucerne Valley. Those are really far out. Barstow and Lucerne Valley are really far out. So right there, that really like intermediate region is Hesperia, Victorville, Apple Valley, Phelan, and Adelanto. People out here watching, they wouldn't have no millions of views or hundreds of thousands of views. I was raised on my mom's side of the family, you know what I'm saying? Okay. My mom's Mexican, my dad was black. My dad didn't come home till I was 12 years old from prison. My tias and my tios. I lived in Mexico. I lived in TJ, like Gloria, Tijuana. Like, a couple months later, I caught a case and I had to go to Chino State Penitentiary. I was on felony probation. I violated my felony probation, and now they sent me to prison my first term. So you have 20,000 followers on YouTube. Yeah. Now you're a brand. Now, fuck if you don't get paid. Everybody watches you. All eyes are on you. You can sell a brand. You're a brand.
Man, go chase your dreams. Dreams are reality. Don't stop. Just keep going. Don't worry about nothing, man. Shout out to Roughneck TV for coming through today and pulling up on LMTV Podcast, Trust the Process Show, episode 23. I appreciate you.
So all the time off the dribble. Lulu take my TV, baby. Tap the fuck in.
Listen, this be crazy.
Money in business. Say, why you gon' hate on me when you know that I'm real? Money in business. Tryna chase some meals. Worldwide movement. I'm about money and business. They mad that I'm different. Catch flight, not feelings. Yeah, we came from the trenches. From the trenches, we on the way up. Promise you, nah, I never gave up. When I mention names, they gon' say us. They gon' say us. Say, why you gon' hate on me when you know that I'm real? I'm just out here, yeah, tryna chase some meals. Say, why you gon' hate on me when you know that I'm real? I'm just out here, yeah, tryna chase some meals. Hard enough, barely got time. Grind on out to the sunrise. Hustle hard and live your life. Them bright lights, we gon' shine. Circle full of bosses. Ain't worried about losses. Hustling, moving and grinding, they can't say shit about me. Cause where was you at when I ain't had nothing? Fuck around, we gon' crash nothing. Bitch, I been about a bag. Yeah, I been getting cash. All my credit cards maxed out. Fuck with you, I was gon' crash out. Yeah, I been by the Ave. I was down bad, doing bad. Staple in my city, I ain't complaining. Hate you at the bottom, love when you famous. Lunatic, my bitch, you know who I came.
Hey, look. MTV Podcast, we back live. Hey, look. Shout out to Lifted Candles sponsoring this episode 23. We got special guest today, Roughneck TV. Hey, and reach out to Lifted Candles on Instagram if you need any exotic Frenchies. You got my boy right here, Blue. Don't worry about nothing, man. Riverside's hottest podcast. Like, comment, subscribe, and like I said, shout out to Lifted Candles, man. Sponsored this episode 23. You can go get something like this. He also got a couple other ones, man. Go look at his page. You're gonna find them in the beginning of the episode. We got Blue right here. Tell him what's up, my boy. Huh?
I like his eye. He has one different eye.
Yeah, he got one blue one. He got one like brown one. But yeah, man. Shout out to Lifted Candles, man, in LA, Los Angeles, California. You know, we got this bad boy from